This morning in Money Matters, facing a layoff is never easy, especially when you're not at the typical retirement age. Fortunately, there are ways to get through it all. Joining us this morning with Layoff Survival Guide is Jeff Massey with Massey and Associates. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Will. How are you?
Good to see you. So we have seen a lot of places, a lot of big companies are laying off people, which is always scary. So what should someone do when faced with layoffs? And a lot of people think, oh, okay, my job is safe, but layoffs could be coming. Should you always be in that preparation of maybe the day will come?
Well, certainly in this case, you know, the big company put it out there, it's in the paper, and they have to report to the state of Rhode Island if any company lays off more than 50 people.
Okay.
So it's important, it's out there. The good news, if any, is that they're projecting the layoff to happen in December. So they've got a couple of months to work with. So that makes it a little bit better. I mean, bottom line, it's a tough time, but you don't want to freak out. You know, you just want to like take a breath. Easier said than done. I understand that. But just kind of sit back, and you certainly don't want to part on bad terms. So you want to keep yourself professional and just move on, because you may have to use them for a reference, you know, so you want to leave on good terms. Once you get through that initial shock, it's important, I believe, to check your lifestyle expenses. It's important to really lay out your expenses. We have an easy way to do that. People can go to our website, MasseyOnMoney.com, and download the income gap assessment form that we have. It shows you very easily how to determine that. It's easy to get your total. The tougher part is to differentiate between the bills you have to pay and then the money you like to spend.
Got it.
You know, like for instance, that $5 coffee every morning on the way to work.
Sure.
That's not a requirement. So what do you have to spend and what don't you have to spend? And then look at that, and of course keep in mind your unemployment benefits and how that would work for you.
Right. No age is good to be laid off, but when you get a little older, that can be a scary thing because a lot of companies may not want to bring you in or hire you, even with the time that you've got close to retirement too, hopefully. That's
true, and it's, of course, age discrimination is against the law.
Right.
But in reality, if an employer is looking at somebody that's got 3 years to typical retirement or somebody that's got 20 years to typical retirement, you got to look at that and be realistic. Is how I look at it. Other things you want to look at is like severance pay. Are you going to have severance pay? Your unemployment benefits, how long will that run? Generally, Rhode Island is about 26 weeks.
Okay.
It only covers about a third of your typical pay, though. Right. So it's important to realize that you're not going to have a whole lot of money. And then if people are 55 this year or over, and they get laid off this year, there's a special rule that allows them to take money from their 401k plan without a 10% early withdrawal penalty.
Oh, wow.
Now, very specific rules.
Sure.
So reach out to our company. We can help people understand that, how it works, but it has to be directly from the 401k. So some people, when they leave work, they want to roll it into an IRA right away. Well, if you're 55 and over, please call us before you make that mistake, and we'll kind of coach you through.
And I know you have a survival guide that you want to show too. Yeah, which is
Layoff
great to have it like that, so you can go through those steps.
Yep.
God forbid you do get laid off.
Right. And again, MasseyOnMoney.com, go to the resource tab, and you can download this report for free.
Right. Or you can pick up Jeff's book, which has got a great new cover on it, too.
Coming soon.
Yes, coming soon.
Coming soon.
It's good to see you here, and thanks so much for being here. Nobody wants to get laid off, but if you do, at least you got the guide just in case. And you can learn more about Massey and Associates. All you got to do is head on over to our website. That is RhodeShow.com.